No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. I'm in here today with the rap report card man himself.
Yes.
Dejon Paul.
Top of the afternoon, man.
And we're talking to my man, Spiffie Luciano.
Yeah, it is.
There it is.
Big Spiffy, not the little one.
I'm going to start it off with a truth bomb. You got a hater in the building.
Oh, man.
For sure.
Why did you point to me?
I was singing your song earlier.
Yeah.
And he told me to shut up.
No, I said don't do that. I said,
Damn.
He was like, Spiffy hard, Spiffy hard, Spiffy hard.
Damn.
I said, stop doing the dance. It was the dance he did with it. Do the dance that you did. Show me.
I was just kind of.
Stop doing that.
Hey, it'd be a lot of people like that be in rooms behind closed doors. It could be a playing my song. Cut that off. And
That's him.
Stop pointing at me.
he said that's him.
That's not me.
That's you, bro.
Man, he was doing his dance. You didn't see the dance, Spiffy. Just trust me, you didn't see the dance. He was doing the dance. It was
Do
terrible.
the dance, Adam.
Spiffy hard. Ooh. I'm doing something like that.
So
That
Spiffy
nigga
Hard is the
crazy.
track off of Two of America's Most Wanted, the project with Boosie.
Yep.
Yep, absolutely.
Yep.
How did that project come together?
My talent, for real, me being so dope, it was like, bro, we gotta do a project together.
Okay.
And we just instantly started working on it. We was in the studio working on his shit. As soon as he felt like he was done, we just started going in on my shit.
So a lot of times when a rapper signs to an artist, it's like they get one feature. And then maybe if you blow the up, you get like a couple more features. But it feels like you have the unlimited Boosie collaboration card.
I for sure do. I got like 50 songs with that.
Okay.
50 songs in a stash spot. Yeah.
And he don't mind releasing whatever you record with him?
Whatever I record with him, whenever I feel like releasing something, it's all on me.
For sure. All right, let's go all the way from the beginning, though. Where exactly are you from?
I'm from South Central LA. Born and raised in the Crenshaw district. Yeah, I went to Crenshaw High School.
And I don't know, what was your childhood like? Give us a little bit of background.
You know, my pops was a Rolling Stone. You know, seen a lot in my childhood growing up due to the lifestyle he was living. You feel me? Like everything he had going on in the streets, sometimes it came home. So at an early age, I seen a lot. Like, a lot of shit. I seen my daddy tie up.
Tie them up?
For playing with him, playing with his money, whatever it was. I'm a youth, though. And we used to be right there. Tie him up, throw some water on him, whip him, all type of crazy demon shit.
He was a torturer.
He was a torturer. He was a killer.
That's crazy. Wait, really? You think that?
Do I think it?
Yeah.
Nah, I know that.
And he's gone now, so you can
Yeah,
say that?
my pop's gone. You can say whatever. He did what he did in the streets.
He told you? Or you just, like, figured it out?
He ain't tell us. Like, people around us will tell us. You know who your daddy is? You know what your daddy done did? You know what your... And certain situations, we done seen certain but not no killings, but, like, your daddy not nothing to be played with, like, type. So, yeah.
Did he try to get you to keep your nose clean?
I felt like so, because one time I up in school and got in trouble for it by him. And with him, we don't get in trouble for nothing. Like with my mama, we get in trouble for everything. We getting on punishment, got to stand in the corner, hold books, and all type of him. He not letting none of that go on if he at home. We can live the life we want. We can do whatever we want in the streets. Just don't come home with bad grades. Yeah.
Damn.
And this got the nerve to give me a bad grade. If my daddy would have saw that, would have went across your shit.
Ain't this about it? Why you gonna go across my shit? Go across your shit. You got the background. You get a background. I ain't get no background.
I got it backwards.
Right.
Yeah, he would have went across my. He got an F in this world.
We're gonna get to the grade, but I want to ask you, what music did you grow up listening to? Like, who were some of your favorite artists on the come up?
Nipsey Hussle, of course. Tupac. I used to fuck with a lot of Wiz Khalifa back then, like, you know. But, like, that's what I was really off, like Boosie, Tupac, Nip.
Like
that, yeah.
Okay.
Pac, my favorite artist. Even if you ask me dead or alive, Pac.
Right.
Pac.
I was gonna ask you, what are some of your favorite Pac songs? I have that written down.
Run the Streets. Shorty Wanna Be a Thug. Brenda Got a Baby. Dear Mama. You Can't See Me. Can't See Me, that's my favorite one right there. Okay. Can't See Me because he see me.
I see the Pac influence, believe it or not. I definitely see the Pac influence going across your catalog. Artwork-wise, obviously the Buried Emotions artwork.
Yeah, that Ralphy stole.
Let me finish my sentence, please. All Eyes on Me cover that you did. You said that Ralfy took it, but what inspired you? Before it got to that, what inspires you to do that cover just in general for that project?
Because the value that it held and as many songs as I had on there, I was looking at Pac. His shit had like 30-something. So I went to like 23, 24. I wanted to keep putting some, but Boosie be like, man, he wanted to put out like 10, 14 or something like that. I be trying to max it out because I'm sitting on so much in my catalog and I don't never drop when I'm rapping. Like, I be holding on to it, my bad. But yeah.
Okay. Are you familiar with what happened between him and Ralphie with the whole same cover art thing? You privy to that?
Oh, I knew that you guys were beefing, but I didn't know exactly how it started. You had the same cover art?
Similar cover art. Let's say similar.
See, the beef
art.
didn't start there.
Right.
The beef started when I put out that tweet and said I'm the best rapper in LA, me and Blast.
You said no. You said that the only rappers that are talented in LA was you and Blast.
Real specific.
What he said? He put like a quote tweet with laughing emojis type.
He the first person to want to laugh at my tweet, but not only did he laugh, he put a paragraph, and in it I could remember that he said something like, "Oh, think because they went and signed to Boosie, you over everybody in LA." Da, 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 da. And they went from you this and that, and then I went crazy on him.
You did.
I went crazy
Below
on
the
him.
belt. Below the belt.
I had to. I felt like Ben Ho to say to me, like, never gave me my moment or my shine. Like, I'm always the one put on the back burner. I'm never on your shit.
Pertaining to what? I'm posting you.
Would you sit at these tables?
Yeah.
Why my face ain't popping up in them?
Oh, you mean the lunch tables?
All type of shit you be doing. I'm never an
People
artist
call me
on your
weird for making
platform.
those. So a lot of artists, especially like street artists, don't like being on my memes. So it's nice to know that somebody would want to be on one of my memes.
I'm not just a street artist.
You make street music.
I make street music because that's where I came from.
Okay.
But my is merging into different lanes. I don't just make street music. Like, you got to tap all the way into my catalog before you say that.
To say that you make street music?
Just street music, yeah.
I didn't say you just make street music. I said you make street music.
I mean, you're a rapper.
Yeah.
Street music. You kind of talk about some street stuff. I mean,
Oh, well, I am a rapper. He doesn't make
I mean, yeah, it's like you might not want to be in the same bucket, but I mean, you're not a country singer.
Yeah.
Nah.
It would appear, yeah.
Well, you could call it that because I'm not a country singer. I don't make jazz music. I'm going to give it my life.
Okay, so when did you actually start rapping? Because I was going back trying to watch like your earliest videos, and there's like one with a couple million views from like 4 or 5 years ago. What was your earliest stuff that you ended up releasing?
Like in my beginning stage?
Yeah.
Like I had released this song called Papa Molly. I was in high school, I think.
And you were popping mollies?
I wasn't popping mollies, but it was a trend. It was a trend for sure. And I stepped in it, and I just was making a song, Papa Molly. And that was the first song that ever received the momentum it did. Like, it did like 200,000 in like that first week. And then it was on the news, because this is around the time the news was talking about Papa Molly's a bad drug. I mean, Molly's is bad drugs, and whoop. And they put out different artists that was making songs about Molly's on the news. Like, these the people that got influences on people who popping Molly's, and my video popped up.
Oh, shit.
On the Channel 5 news.
And you were hyped.
I was hyped.
You got to use that for marketing.
It's on YouTube. I got a video of me
album?
screaming when they played it.
You remember the Shoreline album that had the whole thing about them getting arrested with the lean and yada yada? Like, yeah, you gotta harness that energy when they try to fake cancel you.
Was that before or was that after the Struggles project, the first one that came out in like 2014?
That was like before. Like Papa Molly was like one of my first songs for real.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then so with Struggles, you did a song with Blast and AD, and there was a couple other features on that project. What was your life like during that time when you made your debut project, quote unquote?
I was living in my car when I made that project.
Oh shit.
And I used to pull up to my boy N3 house over in like on the east side where it's grimy, dirty. I know me, I've been having these tattoos all my life. In middle school, high school, I've been tatted. So
really?
When I used to go to his shit, it used to be like, damn, I don't gangbang, so gotta still move right. 'Cause tattoos getting banged on and popped up anyway.
Right.
You don't gotta bang. So I was living in my whip and just going to that garage recording songs every day. That project was recorded out the garage.
That's crazy.
The Struggles 1, 2, and Spiffie Luciano, and that's when the garage shit stopped.
Project, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna get to that. So real quick, Struggles 2. When are we gonna ever get a Struggles 3?
They can.
Okay.
I didn't know people would still even be, but people still be in my DM now. Like, man, when you drop the Struggles, I'm like, damn, people like they expect it.
You sound a little bit more confident on Struggles 2 than Struggles 1. Did you notice yourself becoming a better? Okay.
Growing, getting better in life down there.
And then with your self-titled project, Spiffie Luciano.
Luciano. Yeah.
Okay, excuse me. Do you feel like your fans got to know you more on that project? Was that the intention since you named it after yourself?
Yeah, because you felt where I was coming from. Around that time, I had lost like a close friend to me. His name was CJ. Police killed him on 108th. We was all right there to like see it. It was like the biggest thing that happened in LA on Western. And around that time he died, he was in the studio with me every day recording that project. And when he died, I still had to like finish it. You feel me? And
the whole project?
Like, yeah, the whole project. Okay.
Yeah. So when you say you never gangbanged?
No.
How'd you avoid that?
By my mentality and the way I was basically the one that was always around, keeping like a level head and like always just wanted something different out of life. Like I seen my daddy go through what he went through with gangbanging. So like as I grew up, I chose to go just down a different path. Like I watch all my homeboys get their names and get put on though. Like I was trying to convince them not to do it, but everybody got their own minds.
Did your dad specifically tell you like not to go that route?
Nah, he told me if I ever did get put on his hood. So it wouldn't have been, because I grew up in Crenshaw, it would have been from 60s, or just because I hang out with like Greedo and people he be around, Grace or anybody else hood, it would have been his hood specifically. If it's not mine, don't go with that. You feel me?
Does it ever get tricky not having that sort of backing as a guy in LA? I mean, obviously it gets tricky if you do join a gang, but does it get weird not having that going for you when so many people go that route?
I don't know. I feel like I love and respect my homies that do it, but I feel like a lot of go that route just for protection, like just to have to back them, or just to say, I just couldn't be putting hands on to tell me I'm from a street sign that was right here before my time. Like you just not doing that to me. So if I'm around here, then this just what it is. This all I know. That's where I come from. Everybody I know is this. So it might look like it, but I ain't that.
Earlier you mentioned that you were from the Crenshaw district. I was gonna ask you, what's the difference between, like for you, what's the difference between like a west side and then maybe the east side or a different part of LA?
What's the difference from a west side and the east side?
Yeah, to you, like from your opinion.
They might hate this one, but I feel like the west side is more cleaner. Like we
Neater.
more fresher.
Neither.
And I'm from like the east side. My dad from the east side. That Cobby Supreme was just calling me just now. I'm talking about Crenshaw. That's Nip, right hand man.
Spoken up, right.
I just feel like the west is just the best.
Okay.
I don't know. You feel me? I'm not shitting on no side. 'Cause my daddy from the east side. His hood on the east side.
But it is a difference.
Love the east side.
If you're from out here, you're able to look at somebody and know if they're from the west side or the east side, if you pay attention at least.
Could you tell?
Yes, I could.
Where it look like I'm from?
Off the music, off how you rap,
And
I would
dress,
say,
just appearance, everything.
I would go Crenshaw District, just off the music, the way you rap, the attention to detail there. That's something that you see in the Nipseys, the Doms, those type of artists.
Damn, so I'm labeled for real.
You said labeled?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Just being from that area and just you
Not a
saying
bad thing,
and
though.
you say, no, it's not a bad thing, but you saying I sound like I'm from there, and it's like the Dom look like he put on for Lamert Park, so it just look like I'm one of them.
It's just more attention to detail. I just know artists from the east side, the music will be put together a little bit more rugged versus how you've been doing your records as of late, like in recent years. It's just more attention to detail, a focus that I noticed from West Side artists. But again, it's not a bad thing, or it's not a knock against the East Side, because sometimes that just straight up raw sound is fire too.
Yeah, I love that.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah.
Yeah.
I fuck both. I wanted to also ask you, I already asked you that. You told me, I don't know if you remember this, you told me you had a joint album coming with Dom Kennedy, a joint project with Dom Kennedy. Am I allowed to say that?
You allowed to say that? We got enough songs to where we got that, but
Okay.
I don't be knowing what Dom on. He in his own little world right now.
Both.
So. Nah, I love Dom. I fuck with Dom. We ain't doing that one. I know, but he just be in his own little world. I text him every once in a blue moon, checking on his mind. Okay. I text him the other day, and he just sent me a message like, "Send me your address. I'm gonna send you some of my merch." And shit. I was like, "Yeah."
How'd y'all first link up? You and Dom?
Through Copy Supreme.
Okay. Meet your homie. For sure.
Yeah. So was there ever any kind of resolution to the Ralfy thing, or where are we at on that?
It's Ralphy right now. Ooh.
Didn't your project get took down on streaming platforms? I remember you was tweeting about that at some point.
And that's why his name was in the work when they sent it to Boosie trying to get the song took down. And they were saying like, oh, if you don't have this took down in a certain amount of days, we're going to have the whole project stripped down. We really took the song off, and my project still ended up getting strapped down.
It was a song with him?
It was a song with Draco.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it is nowadays. If it is one song that gets flagged, they take down the whole project.
They took down my whole
Yeah.
project, and that was that wasn't my first project I dropped. Like, since I've been with Boosie, it was the Unappreciated, and Snoop got behind it. Everybody, we all was pushing it. Then this was the big project, the Buried Emotions with the 30 songs.
Yeah.
And you got my down all because
that one song,
I got a song with Draco.
Those are some grimy tactics right there. If that's
That's
really
some
how it
grimy
went
shit.
down, Ralphie, you dirty dog.
Dirty dog.
Why do you think he did that? Is it because of the argument you had or pre-existing issues? What's up?
I feel like it's from the argument I had, but I feel like even if we didn't have that argument, my shit still would have got took down due to I already seen people going viral on the internet from the DBs by the bags and everybody writing these stories like, man, my keep getting took down when he drops songs with Drake. Everybody getting their Draco songs took down. So who's to say if I didn't have an argument with him, my song wouldn't have got took down?
It could have just been an estate thing then. Maybe like attorneys or whoever's the custodian of the estate could be the one.
He the one.
Oh, it's him specific.
He the one. His real name was on there.
On the cease and desist or the letter that came?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you did that tweet where you said that you and Blast were the only talented artists in LA, was that like your actual opinion, or would you say that you were exaggerating a little bit? And you're kind of viewing like talent in a pretty narrow sense there, I'm guessing. I'm sure there's other artists that you think have talent.
It's a lot of artists I feel that got talent. Mm-hmm. It just probably was the way I worded it, you feel me? But I feel like still, even if I worded this wrong, let's say, boom, just out of nowhere, y'all don't never pay attention to nothing I do. Y'all don't fuck with nothing I do. I'm talking about the people and these rappers. But the moment I say something, y'all prove to me that I got a voice, that y'all pay attention. Y'all do know me. You get what I'm saying? Y'all waited till I had something y'all felt like was negative to say something to me, to respond to me. Y'all don't answer the DMs when I'm asking for a song. But y'all laughing at my tweet.
You make good points.
So I'm wrong for coming crazy when I do come crazy. Y'all don't answer nothing. I got facts. Like,
the tweet was still, in my opinion, not correct because there are other talented artists. If you want to say you're the most talented artist, then that's subjective. But there are other talented artists. I'm sure you just admitted that there are other talented.
If I went on Twitter,
hardest.
If I went on Twitter tomorrow and said all these other LA podcasts are trash, I mean, every other LA podcast would be on my ass. It would be shit on Adam Week for sure. Yeah, and I would deserve it because it's like, that's just kind of like on everybody else's hard work.
But you're not supposed to feel good about yourself. You're
for
not
sure,
supposed to
but
up yourself.
But even if I say something that's really just positive about myself, a lot of people are going to take that in a weird way too. But definitely like putting down everybody else is a surefire way to piss people off because you're kind of like directly insulting whatever successes they've had or how much work that they put into their career.
It was that only word. I'm telling you that from that tweet, it was just the only. If you,
but I just felt like if you know me, Why you wearing the shoe? This don't got nothing to do with nobody that's close to me. I'm cool with, that ever did music with, family with in this music shit. This not for y'all. Y'all on my side. Yeah, Spiffy, we supposed to feel like this. Instead, y'all took it out of context and made it y'all business to say something to me.
Outside of Ralfy, who were some other artists that were offended by that tweet that came out well over a year ago? Mind you, I want to add some context to this. It's not a recent tweet. This is over a year old.
Yeah.
But you want it, just as an aside, what he did with that tweet and the reaction he got is like almost identical to what happened to you. You did a whole report card, but it's like, you know, anyone who really like expresses a strong opinion about what music is good or what music is bad in LA is just guaranteed to have a whole bunch of people shitting on them for, you know, like this. People are so industry now. They're so careful with not wanting to piss people off, you know?
Nonetheless, I do want to say
mad,
this is a lot more work.
Right, this is much more thought out. But you both got sort of the same effect.
You said your opinion and everybody got mad. I said my opinion and everybody got mad. That we have.
That's how I feel.
That we have in common.
Blast talented as fuck. Yeah. What if I didn't even say Blast's name in that and I just put it all on me?
I'm the only talented rapper.
They would have never responded.
You don't think?
Oh, it's because you mentioned Blast that they was like, oh, you gonna shut this nigga up without me?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, you want to get to the psychology of the LA rapper?
I'm not stupid, bro.
Okay, so top 5 LA rappers. Since we talking about LA rappers.
Let's go living.
Okay, cool. That's a nice nuance.
SBZ. Fuck.
They said one name and they said fuck.
It's easy to name a bunch of people who are gone.
Yeah, no,
because you know I'm finna name Nip.
Yeah. We know them. That's Mount Rushmore.
SBZ.
Yeah.
Cobby Supreme. Damn, y'all.
You don't listen to nobody?
It's political.
Anybody? This is very political answer. Because I know you think somebody else is nice.
I think a lot of people nice, but you talking about my top 5.
Yeah, I'm asking you. That's what we asking.
I don't really got one.
Oh, man. Okay, so
that's bad?
Yeah, you should have a top 5, bro.
Because you said not dead, and you know where I'm going to go at with it. So if you talking about alive, I'm really not cruising to nobody's shit, for real.
From LA.
Just me right now. I'm just listening to me every day. I'm not listening
Everybody
to nobody.
really is trash.
I guess so.
They don't get played in the whip. Sorry, guys. Do you agree when you see the Flacos of the world or all this commotion that's been going on, basically saying LA rap is trash, LA rap makes no noise, etc. Do you agree with that? You feel like LA's down bad in comparison to the rest of the country?
Yes, Spiffy, do you?
I feel like we got our own wave, our own path. I feel like a lot of motherfuckers need to step it up, but I feel like it's bunk right now. I'm sorry.
You
and niggas need
camera and say this?
Niggas need to get it together.
Well, this one, I'm sorry.
Niggas need to get it together. Even including myself. You feel me? I could be better at this shit and attacking this shit the way harder than I do.
Certain categories, yeah. So you had made, I don't know if you've seen it, but so this guy here, out of anybody, because I get into a rappers, 2-3 times a week, but out of every rapper I've ever gotten to, you did the most creative thing ever that for the first time ever just stumped me. This guy here made a fake report card.
It was real.
He made a fake report card. He gave everybody 100%, 10.
What a great guy.
In every category. Everybody got 100%. That's why
positivity.
But niggas can't say I don't fuck with them. I bigged up everybody in the city. When you be bashing them and putting them down and hurting their feelings,
you lied
and making niggas want to quit
Everybody's
music.
100%.
Cause you grade niggas like we in school.
That's how you grade
nigga, we ain't in class no more, nigga. I don't get F's
as
and
soon
nothing.
as you put your project on iTunes, you're opening yourself up to criticism. And in this case, I think, he's promoting you as well.
But not to no teacher. I'm saying.
But Source had 5 mics, Double XL had sizes. I have grades. What's the
and just cause I ain't putting no nigga.
And I asked you about your report card.
Yeah, just cause I ain't putting none of you niggas in my top 5 don't mean I don't like you niggas music or you niggas ain't tight. I just don't have a top 5.
You gave them 100%. You gave everybody on the list 100%. Why did you do that?
But it's a lot of people on these lists.
What gave you the idea to do it? About the first one, not mine.
Cause you was hating on everybody.
You felt I was hating on everybody.
You was hating on everybody.
Okay. For what?
A nigga woke up with some viral shit talking about everybody in my DM. Oh, you got an F on what? What's going on? who is this fat dude? Like,
Why you
you
know
haven't. That's how I felt then.
Yeah,
I don't feel like that
now
now.
that you see me in person, I'm not that big.
Genuine, you cool.
Yeah.
And you ain't that fat.
Yeah,
you,
fit.
You something like Biggie Smalls, though.
Huh? Go ahead.
Nah, you good. But the way you be grading niggas and degrading niggas, I feel a lot of niggas pain. You feel me? Because I took that shit personal at him. When I seen that F, I was ready to come find you.
That's crazy.
Like, niggas stand on business about their music. We in the studio, we work hard.
So if a Drake or a consistent Jay-Z will be considered an A, you take offense to someone saying you're here at this F level. If that's A, if that's top of the top, that's A. You being an F, to me, isn't an insult, because it's like, if you look at how far you are from that in real life, it's about you can work your way to that. So I want everybody to get to that top level, but I'm saying you here right now. It's not permanent. These aren't permanent grades. Grades change twice a year. That's how I look at it. I wouldn't take offense to something that changes, especially if I know that there's room for me to get to an A. I'm trying to take that glass ceiling off of LA. It's a glass ceiling that's there. Like, you just can only hit this and then it fizzles out. I'm trying to get rid of that glass ceiling.
But certain people feel like you keeping it there, like with the bullshit.
By telling somebody to drop more music or to do more branding, that's keeping it there.
I think this could only motivate people, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't feel like anybody's gonna look at this and be like, damn, he thinks I'm whack. I should just never put music out again. Because a lot of people on this list, honestly, already have the problem of just not fucking releasing music, which, if anything, is kind of like a big part of the problem, or at least part of why I think the music shit feels stale, is that, like, so many of these guys, like, I mean, they either aren't dropping at all, or they're dropping and are getting little to no attention.
Aren't promoting it, aren't dropping music videos for it, aren't doing interviews, aren't showing up to interviews. It's a plethora of reasons, but bringing it back to you, we're speaking on critique. I want to ask you, so you, Unappreciated was the first project you put out officially on Badass Music Syndicate, correct?
Yeah.
Did Boosie and his team have any feedback for you? Did they give you any notes on it? How did they feel about that project?
They loved it. That was actually one of my favorite projects too. It was simple, it was smooth. I think it was about 6-7 songs.
6-7 songs, yep.
And it was well put together. And yeah.
What is it about EPs that you like? Why is EP the new thing versus like?
Because they quick.
Okay.
You ain't sitting there listening to a nigga for so long, or even gotta say, oh, I'm not finna go through the rest of this project because it's too long. Like,
Yeah.
Or certain people you would gravitate to on a different level and really sit there and listen to everything. But I sometimes I just really can't. You feel me?
If you sent me a 20-song mixtape, I would for sure be expecting the best songs to be within the first 5.
The first 5. If it's not, I'm cutting it off.
So you prefer the EP?
For sure. I ain't getting to song 18, realistically.
I'm dropping all EPs for the rest of the year. For the whole year.
I like full projects, but I gave
niggas a full project. Niggas got my shit took down. I'm not doing that shit again.
Okay. Well, you put like 30 songs.
That shit was a lot of work. It was a lot of work getting in contact with the producers. It was a lot of work getting all the, because most of the songs I'm just in there just rapping. Gotta write all the lyrics out to have them sent to the. It was so much to do behind that project, and a nigga took a loss. But I'm finna double back with some hot shit right now.
Let me ask you this. Did you ever have a conversation with Boosie about Draco?
Yeah.
What was that like?
When I first had really got around him, I'm like, man, so what happened with you and Draco? Man, I love Draco, bro. Like, what the fuck? He was like, man, bro, he just felt like I was doing something with his ops, and he was like, I don't know, I'm just getting my money.
Right.
Like, respect. You feel me? A nigga don't know. Especially Boosie, you feel me? He from a whole different part of the world. He don't know what's going on with these LA politics.
He just wasn't tapped in on that.
Yeah, but Draco felt some type of way, and he said what he said, and Boosie was just like, man, I ain't, he felt some type of way, like, damn, he could have worked with him.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was unfortunate.
Interesting.
I think I was mad at Draco when he did that, and I didn't even have nothing to do with Boosie yet. I'm
That's
like, man, Boosie a real nigga, bro. Like,
because I rewatched the Trap Lord Ross video that he did about Draco recently, and it kind of convinced me. You know how you be putting all the pieces of the puzzle together. It kind of sort of convinced me that Boosie did do that song intentionally to get at Draco, but I forget why.
No, I thought that was before he said anything about Drake. Before he had an issue with Draco, Boosie did that feature, and I think that's why it happened, right? Or do I have my timeline wrong?
Yeah, it's all kind of a blur.
It was a minute ago.
I think.
Which one happened first? Did the collab happen first, or the interview happen first, where he didn't know who Draco? He said he didn't know who Draco was.
The collab happened first.
The collab happened first. Okay, yeah.
Well, when he said he don't know who Draco was, like with the Drake feature or some shit.
I don't know. Did Vlad ask him at some
Yeah, it was
point?
Vlad.
It was a Vlad interview.
I don't remember.
I think I texted Vlad at one point and asked him, hey, next time you interview Boosie, ask him how he feels about Draco doing a song called I Just Did Some Shit, or Beat Some Shit That'll Topple Boosie.
Yeah.
But then I don't think Vlad ever actually asked him it, so I'm not sure.
Damn.
How did you,
That's a good messy question, right?
That is.
how did you first link with Draco? Like, what's your relationship? What was your relationship like?
Shit, when he got out of jail, I was kind of like booming a little bit. Like, and he seen what was going on. So we used to DM each other back to back, like just a comment on each other's stories. Like when I posted all my jewelry or my money or something, he'd be like, that's a lot of shit on the table, like shit like that. And I used to be like, nigga, let's do a song, nigga, let's do like. And he used to be like, nigga, for sure. So I used to kick back and just wait my turn, you feel me? And it came around.
Okay.
How did you end up with a fake Italian last name? Because rappers used to do that shit a lot, but you don't see it as much anymore. Mm-hmm. Everything used to be like some La Cosa Nostra ass shit.
I love it. I love mafioso rap. So I like that type of stuff.
I just felt like it just sounded good with Spiffie Luciano. I got a question though. How you feel about Luciano being attached to my name? Like,
I'm not against it.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting. It's memorable.
Okay.
It's safe to assume that it's like a street type of lane though, because it's gangster. He was a gangster.
Spiffie Luciano.
Yeah, you would assume that person makes street music. So, like, if you say like the pop appeal to it, maybe not so much. But if as far as a solidified street rapper, gangster rapper who's making gangster music, it's a perfect name. Crossover, Spiffy is fine. You feel me?
For sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Nowadays, it would be if you were picking a rap name, you'd be like YHN Spiffy.
Oh,
It's like some random acronym.
Some random shit.
yeah, I hate that.
I didn't want to be none of that either. I didn't want to be Lil Spiffy. I'd rather be Big Spiffy.
Big Spiffy, okay. Big
That's
Spiffy,
what I'd
cool.
really rather go by, Big Spiffy.
Okay.
But you know.
You said that on the opening of your recent song to the Summertime in that Hellcat record.
That's my favorite song right now too.
Okay, and that's gonna be on the new project that's coming out, or
That's gonna
like
be
loose.
the one I got coming out right now is just the throw off while I'm finna put this dope ass album out.
So
it's about to be on that one. It's finna be on the one after this one that's coming out February 20th.
Come out February 20th.
Yeah,
and that's an EP. I'm assuming
that's an EP.
And then you said you work on the album.
Yeah, I got this. Yeah,
Okay.
it's damn near done. I just got to finish like 2-3 verses on my songs. Ain't really do no features on there like that.
From your perspective, when it comes to promoting your music, what actually works? What moves the needle? In terms of like, obviously you can make music, but then getting your shit out there. Because it's a challenge these days.
Shit, I still do it the old fashioned way. Like, I come from the era I was bouncing out, stamping my shit all down Hollywood with the stapler, going to get big posters. I'ma still do that.
Grassroots.
Like when you see that project come out on the 20th, you finna see that shit everywhere. And that's just gonna be me hands on doing it. While I'm out here for these next few days, I'm gonna do it myself.
Okay.
So I feel like the old fashioned way, because just posting it on Instagram, it ain't going nowhere. You feel me? If a nigga don't got a real team, a management, and a backing end, or signed to a real label, you getting it out the mud like me. I'm signed to a real street nigga. You feel me? We still independent. So my shit just off the muscle. Like when I'm putting my shit out, it's just me. So whatever numbers I accumulate, it's off of either the fan base I've been had and what's growing from whoever talking about it and what I'm doing.
Two things, real quick. Suspect, which camera is mine? Suspect, you heard how he said how he's signed to a label, but he's still independent, because you can be on an independent label and still be considered an independent artist because you're independent of any major label system. We had a whole debate about that. He feels like anybody who signs to any label is no longer independent. And I don't agree with that.
Especially someone like Boosie.
Nah, we still independent.
You're an independent
He's
artist
still
too.
screaming that we independent with this shit.
Yeah,
We in the mud.
All right, and then secondly, I was going to say that you did a song called Free the Boy.
Yeah, free
What's your
my nigga
relationship
the boy,
with
man.
I have that written down. What's your
The
relationship?
boy's locked up?
Yeah, from
Yeah, he
SOB?
locked up.
Oh, I didn't know it.
Yeah.
He been locked up for probably what 6-7 months now, Johnny.
Okay.
Almost a year.
Shit.
How long have you known him?
I've been knowing him for probably 7-8 years now.
Okay.
And I met him through his big brother, my nigga Low. They from the Bay.
Okay.
And they all been linked in with each other. And he started bringing them around, bringing them to studio sessions and shit like that. We cleaned like that. And he ended up taking me on tour with him and all that. I forever. That's why you see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That nigga took me on my first tour.
Really?
Yep. And it was around the time, Nip Candlelight. And his we went on tour and the whole sack, the whole Bay, all that. We hit all that, and they let me open up every show.
Shout out to the boy. Shout out to SOB.
Yeah.
RB.
So you recently
Wait, what?
You made some waves recently speaking out against Wack 100.
Shout out to SOB.
I don't know the damn difficult.
How do you feel about Wack? You
Fuck
kind of
Wack.
you took it on for Boosie when they were going back and forth over this BG thing, right?
Wack 100. I don't too much care for the BG thing. I don't even really know what happened with that. But when he said the things he said about Boosie, I'm gonna slap him and do all these, I'm gonna violate you and all that, and I be with him every day. I'm not just gonna let you violate him. And so it all really stemmed from the shit he was doing and talking about with Nipsey. So I already had anger built up towards him. So when he came out with that Boosie shit and them threats, that's when I'm like, fuck it, I gotta say something. I'm not just gonna keep sitting here and letting you attack everything around me and anything I'm involved in. I'm on that too.
So you really think you could wash Wack in a fight?
For sure.
Really?
Wack couldn't fuck with me on his bad day. You think so?
I don't know.
Wack just the devil. That nigga just
The devil?
the devil had
That's a
him.
lot.
That's the devil's child.
Really? You think
Pure
he's possessed?
evil. Pure fucking evil.
Pure evil. Wow.
If you think it was
does
something,
love chaos.
if you think it was something out right now, yeah, exactly. He loved chaos. He loved bullshit. He loved putting people down. He loved just tormenting motherfuckers. When you had a nigga like Nipsey that just loved people, was genuine, helped people, had a good heart, just was a good soul. You feel me? And then you got a bullshit nigga like this that's just still, you feel me, here. I'd rather have Nip. Let's swap him out.
To be fair, he didn't go out of his way to start saying that stuff about Nip. That was leaked by Hassan Campbell, who recorded their phone call. Although he was already saying the stuff about Nip not being a legend.
Yeah, I actually just seen some old footage.
I consider Nipsey.
I just seen some old footage of him saying, of a cameraman asking him, "Hey, how you feel about the rapper Nipsey Hussle? You feel like he's a legend?" No, he's not a legend. And I never even seen that one. It was multiple shit just leading up to that, and it just and then the new shit he just said about Nipsey, all the weird shit, that just did it for me. You feel me? So.
The newer things aside, his original opinion of Nipsey not being a legend, I totally disagree with that.
I disagree.
What are some
100%.
of your favorite Nipsey moments? Because I know that you had a personal.
When he slapped the fuck out of dude at the BET Awards. Same shit we'd do to Wack 100. He keep playing with us.
That was a
keep
legendary
threatening
night.
us.
They called it a victory slap. I remember that.
Yeah. Wack, you want one of them?
After he performed.
But so Wack predicted that Boosie was going to come around and be on his side in regards to the BG thing. So what if Wack and Boosie end up being cool, and then meanwhile you still have these issues with Wack?
You said what if who be cool with Wack?
What if Wack and Boosie end up being cool?
That'll never
again?
happen.
Never?
Come on.
Really?
You think that's gonna happen?
Wack was talking about it like Boosie was going to come around to see his
He's
side.
not gonna come around. You already made threats. You talked about a nigga bad. You called a nigga out his name and said what you gonna do to him. Said what you gonna do to me. You think he gonna be cool with you after that? You think I'm gonna be cool with that?
I don't know. People can always squash it, right?
Give us $1 million, we'll squash it.
$1 million.
Yeah, you talk bad about Nip, nigga. We ain't gonna keep putting up with that.
At least you got a price. Did you show Adam, or would you mind showing Adam the single cover? Do you want me to show him for the Summertime in Hellcat?
Oh yeah, I got it right here for you.
Okay. Have you seen it?
Oh, my cover? You
the
can show
single
him.
we were just talking about.
Oh, what?
You can show him. I was finna show him where I got it from.
Oh yeah, pull that up for me, please, and then you can show them the inspiration.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm about
Screenshot
to make
these so
this
we
post right after this.
We can put them in the video.
Okay.
I got
Wait, what is it?
He dropped the song that we were just talking about, "Summertime" and
Oh, okay.
Cat. And I just thought the artwork was crazy. Then he showed me where he got it from. So that's him with a decapitated Wack 100. You see?
Oh Lord, that is a.
And then you said it was from you got the inspiration from a game cover or something, right? Game
Yeah.
mixtape cover.
Wow.
So that's the original.
I'm sure Wack's gonna have a couple of hours of Clubhouse content about this. Gee, you not.
Oh man,
Good old days.
that photo did bring up memories. That's crazy.
So you'd really want to decapitate Wack 100?
Yeah, man. He feel like he the biggest. He feel like he the bully. Like, I feel like one thing my pops always told me, Adam, ain't no man bigger than no bullet. And one thing I heard him tell you was, what if, I did see him saying, what if Boosie start, not coming around, but just like, and you still gotta be around us and you gotta be in LA. He said, niggas die in they city. What that supposed to mean?
I mean, he's probably making a vague threat that something could happen to you, right?
Right. Ain't nothing gonna ever happen to me. I'm gonna live to see 100 years. I'm gonna outlive these niggas for sure. For two, you ain't gonna do nothing to me. You ain't slapping nothing on my face. Any niggas slap my face, nigga mama's gonna be crying for sure. I'm not taking no slaps. Like, I'm not taking nobody doing nothing to me, bro. I don't know what's up with Wack 100 and all them threats. Like,
Well, I'll relay the message.
for sure.
While
can do
Adam
that.
does that, I was going to ask you about
Not right now.
you collaborated with Greedo on the Big Dog remix.
Yeah.
How did that collaboration come about?
That was like, Greedo just got out of jail. He was probably like 4-5 days out.
Okay.
And me and Boosie was in the studio recording it, and like I just DM'd Greedo. I'm like, nigga, I got a song for you to jump on. He ain't know it was gonna be Boosie or nothing. He just said send it. I sent that motherfucker. He sent that motherfucker back in like 2-3 hours. I ain't even know it was in my email. He ain't even tell me he sent it back or nothing.
Just sent it.
Just sent it. I'm waiting hours. End of the day, I'm hitting him. I hit him. I'm like, you did that? He said, I've been sent that to your email. I checked the email. It was hours later sent.
That's how he works, though. He is one of my most
that was
consistent
crazy.
hardest working artists. All right, I got a fat question because I am ready for a snack. If there was a Spiffie Luciano burger from like your favorite hood spot, I really don't know what your favorite hood spot is, but imagine that place. If there was a burger named after you there, what would be on this burger?
What would be on it?
Yes, like what's the Spiffie Luciano burger? If some people can go order that burger.
It had jalapenos on that motherfucker.
All right, that's enough.
My last question is
I'm playing.
just jalapenos.
Jalapenos,
I
what
fuck with
else?
jalapenos. You do?
I do like them.
No,
I don't typically get them on my burger, but I'm into them.
that's too spicy. I'm sorry, go
Put
ahead.
them on everything.
Yeah, when they're spicy as fuck, I don't like it.
Hell no, my bad. Jalapenos, what else on your burger?
What, cheese? Shit. Barbecue sauce.
Heartburn burger. I have acid reflux. I don't think I can order that.
You might fuck with that. You might fuck
Take
with
the
that.
jalapenos off.
I'm gonna put some lettuce and some onions on there. I'm a big fan of onions.
Now you want to do more vegetables?
I don't fuck with tomatoes though.
Really?
Same.
don't.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah.
When I was like, I think I was like 10, my daddy made me eat a whole onion.
Why?
And it
And you talking about the vegetables? Yeah, okay.
a whole onion, bro. And it burned my whole mouth, my face,
Yeah.
my insides, everything was just hot and burning. I'm a little boy running around the house. Daddy, this shit is, I don't know what the fuck. He like, fuck, he was hurt.
Why?
You feel me? Because he don't like to see his kids hurt or go through nothing. And he know that shit was really hurting me. It was like,
Why'd he make you eat the onion?
all right, he used to do this shit. My daddy was like the daredevil. Like I'm telling you, he was a demon baby. He used to be bored in the house. Like my daddy got a shitload of kids. You feel me? I got like 15 brothers and sisters, and he used to be like eight of me and my brothers like in the house at a time. Like we never want to be at our mama. We always at his shit. Like cause we get to go outside, ride the mini bikes, go outside, put the boxing gloves on, beat up the neighbors, and do all type of shit to them. And he just let us do whatever, run wild. So we didn't fuck with mama house. So he used to play games with us because he used to thug it in the house with us, selling dope out the side of the window, fucking with the kids. Like one thing he was a daddy. That nigga was a killer, but he was a daddy like at the same time. So he used to play games with us. He used to have a bunch of money all the time. He used to take 1,000. Like, I'm gonna put this 1,000 under this cup. I'm gonna put a raw egg under this cup. I'm gonna put some raw oatmeal with hot sauce under this cup, and I'm gonna put a whole onion under this cup. So he used to play the hood fear factor.
Right.
That's what that's called.
And guess what cup I picked?
Onion. Who got the 1,000?
And guess what happened to you if you don't do nothing that's right there? But if you would have won this 1,000, you would have won this 1,000 and been running around the house like you rich.
Yeah.
Right.
I had to eat the onion. And if you didn't, the whole house is all boys, all big niggas, all my brothers big, and you get fucked up by the whole house. He tie you up, and they just get the punch on you.
Hog tie?
Yeah, hog tie.
I don't know hog tie people.
Don't nobody want to go through that.
You're remembering it with a smile on your face, but
That
this is
shit
kind of
was fun,
deranged,
bro.
Yeah, that's
That
a
shit
lot.
was fun, bro. That shit made us.
Not fun.
That shit made us tough. Like, so I eat the onion. I'm burning to death. He go tell one of his girls to go run some cold water in the tub. They threw me in the tub. I'm in there, and it's making it worse. The water was making it hotter.
Oh boy.
Oh, they was finna run me to the hospital. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna, you feel me? And just in due time, it just wore out. But it took hours, bro.
Never eat a raw onion.
Never eat a whole
Really
onion, bro.
put
I
on
did
top
it,
of
and I
some
love
fries.
onions.
I had a friend who there was some kind of dare situation going, and he ate like a whole tube of toothpaste and ended up in the hospital.
Fluoride overdose.
Yeah, I think he only got like halfway through it, and he was fucked up and had to go to the hospital.
One of the cups was some bleach too.
Ugh.
And what you have to do with the bleach, Spiffy?
Nobody picked that cup. Just
okay.
coincidentally, one of my brothers picked the oatmeal with the hot sauce, and he had to eat that shit like that. Nigga, like, ugh.
Hey, I just learned a new word, so I'm gonna ask you if you identify with it. Are you a tuna?
The fuck is that?
Like the fish?
A turned up non-affiliate.
Shit. Something like that.
I was watching a jail video and I heard that.
I mean, if that's what you want to call it, I'm not the type of nigga that just take from niggas like, where you from? I don't take to that. Like, I'm liable to going across your jaw. If I got a burner on me, I'm gonna hit you with it or do something. Like, I don't like being asked where I'm from, bro. So being a non-affiliate is kind of tough. It's tough being a gang member and your name being called and you gotta go answer, or you do some weird shit and you gotta go get DP to something. I don't gotta answer to none of that. You feel me? I'm my own man. So a nigga never know how I'm moving or gonna approach him. You feel me? I don't gotta answer to niggas. You can't call around and ask about me. You feel me? You could call niggas will tell you this and this and that. Or people will give you stories from their time with you, and niggas not knowing what I'm doing or what I'm gonna do to you or none of that. You feel me? Because I move on my own.
I agree with you when you say it's annoying to be asked where you from. Because that
I don't
is
like
one
it.
of the least favorite questions.
I don't fuck with
somebody
that
has.
shit.
That shit is annoying.
On my daddy, I don't.
Like, I don't look.
Nigga
like
ask me where I'm from, I might slap you.
Imagine if you had to say New Hampshire. And then explain what New Hampshire is.
Oh,
yeah,
usually, because most people don't really know.
I don't ask niggas where they from, because some non-affiliates ain't going for nothing. You feel me? You got some non-affiliates that's harder than gang members. You think you super hard because you gang bang? Any nigga could bust a gun and squabble. Any nigga could fight. Any nigga could pull that shit out and end your life.
At a certain age, it's just a disrespectful question, in my opinion.
It's disrespectful.
Like especially if you asking an older person, like say you
That's
asking
how
a
I take
nigga
it as
well into
disrespect.
his 30s.
You asking me this?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why you asking me this? Because if I say the wrong thing, you gonna harm me? I take it as you finna do something to me when you asking me this.
That's
So
the
fuck it.
feeling
Let me
it
do
is.
something first, or let me just go crazy. Like, nigga, I don't gangbang, so don't ask me that.
Never cared for that question. Shifting back to the studio or Boosie or music, what's your favorite like in studio moment with Boosie ever?
When we was sitting in the studio making Spiffy hard.
Don't bring it up again, please.
Spiffy
He'll stop
hard.
doing it then.
Spit hard.
He's sitting at the desk and the beat came on. And this around the time I'm going through that bullshit with Ralfy and the whole LA. He seen the shit blow by
he was
storm all
there.
over Twitter. And I pull up the Boosie house, I'm walking in, he said, man, what the fuck going on? I see that shit. Like, I'm like, man, they on me, big dog. Look, when I'm on these niggas, I'm showing them all the shit. I'm coming at niggas and woo. He like, yeah, watch this. He get in the studio, the beat came on. He looking at me. He was like, you see how I come on? What up, West Coast? It's time for all these niggas to come together. He basically was trying to say, nigga, fuck that bullshit. Niggas gonna come together. And he like, nigga Spiffy hard. Nigga, and y'all gonna know this.
Oh, no.
And he in that bitch screaming, Spiffie Luciano. I'm back there crying, laughing, because he's serious. And it was hard, though. And it was dope. I went in there and I gassed up. He couldn't fucking believe it. He really screaming in that bitch, this nigga hard. This nigga Spiffy hard. And everybody in the studio, I'm pulling their hair out. I'm really nice.
Yeah, because I know you were pretty hyped when me and Dejon and a couple other people were on stream, and I think I said something like, what if, or like, Boosie's gonna look like a total genius if Spiffy blows up, and he was the one who recognized him as like a non-LA person, recognizing you before almost anybody else.
That shit made my day. I'ma just keep it all the way. Wack 100.
Oh, shit.
Nigga, that shit made my day. Nigga, I'm like, what the fuck? I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And I see you had to, you feel me, put niggas on they shit when they getting out of line and out of pocket when they speaking on Big Spiffy.
Stop pointing at me.
You feel me?
He was hating on you?
They was hating.
How was I hating
They
on
was
you?
hating.
I said I like
And he
that song
said,
with the
nigga,
song with that female.
when Spiffy blow up, he gonna look like a motherfucking Boosie gonna look like a motherfucking genius, and y'all gonna all look crazy. Y'all gonna all be looking stupid, cause then I ain't gonna be fucking with some niggas. It's gonna be
They gonna be looking stupid.
They gonna be you too.
No, I'm spotting real talent. I spotted
You
your
too.
talent, put you on the list, and saying that this talent can get way better. That's
When
all I've
Adam
been
did
saying.
that, my brother called me. He like, hey bro, you seen that shit? What? That nigga Adam fuck with you. That nigga, I'm like, Adam don't fuck with me, nigga. he like, yes he do.
he
Like remember
does.
when I seen you at that creators party and I walked up to you and I gave you all that fucking weed
With the white shit on
with
it, yeah.
that white shit
Oh,
on
that
it.
frosted weed.
Yeah. And,
Cocaine weed.
I'm like, Adam, why you don't fuck with me? You like, I fuck with you. You came on the show multiple times and I'm like, I ain't never sat and had my solo with you. I fuck with you, Adam. And he was like, I fuck with you.
Even
And
now, I
then
had to bring a hater as a co-host.
on me. You brung a hating ass nigga on here with me
ain't
to
gonna
sit
be too much
and have a
hating
good
ass niggas in
conversation with two civilized people.
Right.
I'm civilized too. 3 civilized motherfuckers. Go ahead, man.
And motherfucker, I'm like, man, why you don't fuck with me? You like, I fuck with you. And look where that nigga at.
So wait, I know you consider yourself underrated, and
sure.
I would agree. Like, I think you're a better rapper than the numbers would suggest, or whatever. What do you think is holding you back?
Great question.
What are the fans not seeing?
I don't know if it's the fans or is it these rap niggas. You feel me? I don't know if it's hate going on behind closed doors. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's the niche and what I need to hit on. Cause I got it. I got it. You know I'm hard as a motherfucker. That don't mean shit.
I'm asking, okay, you talking about, he asked you what's holding you back.
What's
And
holding me
and you
back
just named-
is hating ass niggas.
You looking outward. I'm going to ask you
don't
to
feel
look
like-
inward. I'm going to ask you to look inward now. He asked you that question. I'm putting a part on it. I'm asking you to look inwardly, self-reflect. Not the DJs, the media, the blog, the fans, XYZ. What can
So it's not
Spiffy,
them?
what can,
Standing on
I'm
business.
asking you.
So it's not them?
I'm not saying it's not them. I'm asking you, person to person, right now, to reflect internally and tell me something that Spiffy could be doing better for Spiffy's rap career. I'm not saying that.
Yeah, you turned that shit all the way around. But
Yeah,
what I could be doing better
there you
is
go.
I'm not consistent. I could put that on the table. You feel me? I got my days. Nigga, I live a real life. I go through real street shit. I go through real life shit, real family shit. Like I'm really behind the scenes building my life and trying to keep shit in order. And when shit falling down, I'm the only person there to pick it up.
Okay.
You feel me? So I don't got a shitload of people around me for help, or I don't got nobody to look to like, oh, I need this and that. Like I'm standing strong on my own. So sometimes the music gotta get put on pause when I don't want it to.
And to that, I would say it's now on your team, now that you put this out here and it's on camera, it's on your team to make sure that you comfortable enough where your priority can be the music.
Right.
They have to make your life comfortable, your team and the label and all that have to make your life comfortable enough where when Spiffy wakes up, he's focused on being the best MC on the West Coast or in America or whatever your goal is. You feel
Right.
me?
So
that's a
currently I'm
solution to
building a
that.
team. I need management. I need these type of shit around me so this shit can really crack off the way it need to. Until then, I'm thugging it. You feel me? But I'm pushing. But I feel like I could be more consistent. I feel like I could be more open to, you know, fucking with certain rappers and doing songs with people. Collabs, you feel me? I really want to do that. I'm not here to shit on nobody. I want to work with a lot of people in LA. Like, but right now I'm really locked in on self because I put myself back too much. So I'm locked in on my vision and what I'm really trying to do. If I continue to keep watching everybody else, I'll be still stuck in one place, you feel me? I see what's going on. I see niggas dropping shit. I see everything that's going on. I see a lot of motherfuckers that's more inconsistent than me.
Wait.
I feel like I'm doing a great job. No, but I could be doing an amazing one.
Five is right in the middle.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what 5 is consistent because you are putting out the EPs.
Right, I'm dropping.
2 of America's most.
But I don't feel like enough platforms is pushing me.
Okay.
I don't wake up on blogs. I don't wake up, even if it's negative, I don't wake up on shit. Like, I done hit the Shade Room more than 6-7 times, more than any nigga in LA. I done been on the Shade Room. Now, No Jumper, Say Cheese. I done been on all that shit, but I don't feel like nobody really out there like, oh, this nigga hard eating night. We pushing him. This is somebody we want to see up there in that light.
Well,
like,
what's your publicist's name? What's your PR's name?
I don't got none of that.
That's
yet.
that person's job. That person's supposed to wake up every day and be dedicated to making sure that platforms are posting and talking about Spiffy, that Spiffy has public opportunities and those eyes on them. So that's something that you also got to work on. I can recommend a few. Tally Spencer, Cammy Johnson. The publicist up here, Miss Laura, is a publicist.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so that's a role. You feel me?
No, hopefully.
You are in the worst position, bro, for real. You have the makings of all the makers of a great MC and a dominant presence and an asset to the West Coast. It's just some fine tuning, I feel like. Like, really, just some fine tuning. Like, in 6 months to a year, you could be in that top 5 conversation West Coast or top 10.
I feel like I really am. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I feel like once motherfuckers really see me and really start taking a liking into me and want to cling to me and really help my career, then people just gonna come along as this shit go. You feel me?
Real quick, Blick Down or Shoot It Out as far as which song?
Shoot it out.
Shoot It Out?
Shoot it out.
Okay. Why? I like both, but I want your opinion. Why?
You like Blick Down?
Yeah. I like both songs.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, I like both.
Good looking. I like Shoot It Out because I put my heart and my soul into that.
Okay.
And I got my favorite rapper on that motherfucker.
Right.
And that song make me feel good. Like, you feel me? All my songs make me feel good, but, you know, Long Live Draco, Blick Down, one of my favorite songs too, because I never would have thought I'd end up with a Draco feature. You feel me? Okay. Some niggas don't take time out their life to do shit like that. You feel me? Like, niggas
He didn't charge you for that feature?
Niggas a lag on you. Nah, it came with a different kind of price.
Okay.
Ooh, creepy.
Nah, nothing like that.
No Diddy.
Niggas know. If niggas know, then niggas know. You feel me? It was a trade for a trade.
What about Ice Cube or Snoop Dogg?
Snoop Dogg.
Okay. YG.
Don't get it fucked up. I fuck with Ice Cube.
You can fuck with both, but it's just the ultimate pick.
But ultimate pick, Snoop Dogg, nigga. That's
YG or Tiger?
Shit.
If I had a bottle, you could take a shot and say both, but I don't have a bottle.
Just hit you with the X4 pause.
You said say both.
YG or Tiger?
All right, neither.
Okay.
Boosie badass or Snoopy badass?
Boosie badass. Who the fuck is Snoopy badass?
No, don't start. That's gonna.
How dare you?
That's gonna be for old.
And why is he not on this list?
This is
What?
his favorite rapper. Why did you bring him up, man?
Who?
Don't bring up.
I'm going hard for my artist.
Oh man.
Oh, you got an artist.
Yeah.
Snoopy badass.
No, that's my homie.
You're gonna hear about this shit all damn day.
Oh, he hard?
Right, yeah, Snoopy hard.
No.
Yeah, Snoopy hard.
Nah, ain't no nigga like me. It ain't no nigga like me.
Did you remix?
Nigga ain't harder than
Just
me.
gave him the remix.
Nigga ain't harder than me.
All right, man. You don't know what you just did just now. Chris Shaw Victor.
I don't know what he talking about. He said he got an artist named Snoopy Badass.
Stop saying that name.
What if we do a no jumper track and you guys?
Bro, why y'all
you
laughing?
think you would watch him if I put together a track with both of you?
I'll watch any nigga. I don't know who you talking about, but I'll watch any nigga.
You'll
Any
watch
nigga
him.
on this report card, I'm out rapping him.
The game is on this report card.
I'm out rapping the game.
West Side Boogie's on this report card.
And this ain't got nothing to do with the ones who ain't really rapping or know how to do this shit. But I'm out. I'm rapping circles around this report card.
No, I like this idea.
For sure.
We'll find a beat that you both agree on, and then you both do a performance at the No Jumper store. We'll put them on YouTube, and we'll see what people say.
Who?
Snoopy Badass, my friend.
All right, whoever that is, whoever you want to bring, I'm out rapping them. You do that, and I spin the block on it. Then what?
Then you're ready for the next contender.
All right, bet.
Trying to make this a tournament.
I like that.
Dr. Dre or DJ Quick?
DJ Quick.
Why, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't think Dre fuck with niggas.
He left the West for dead, you feel?
Yeah, man.
I'm not mad at that line of thinking. You might be on to something. Did I ask you Crenshaw victory lap already?
No, you ain't asked me that.
Okay, now I'm asking that.
Dre must be in his own head.
$1 billion will put you there.
To live in his own head.
To be that great musically and to have put out like fucking pretty close to nothing over like the past 10, 15, 20 years, whatever. I mean, it's pretty wild.
But we watched that movie and we watch what you come from. And if that's real, my nigga, you one of us. You feel me? You need to tap in really into the whole West Coast, nigga.
Yeah, do it again.
Why we all can't have a beat by Dre?
I agree.
Why you trying to kick back and just let that legendary shit just go on for yourself and just don't do nothing else? Like
you talking about the same person that watched his brother, his own little brother, sit and sleep on floors and couches and
couches.
You feel me? Shit like that while he was on tour.
While he was on tour.
Selling millions of records.
Your brother died while he was on tour.
I'm talking about Warren G. I wasn't talking about his brother that passed. I wouldn't speak on anyone's dead relative. I'm talking about Warren G. being his little brother and was sleeping on couches and left behind. He wasn't on death row. He left him. He couldn't even come on tour. He went to the airport and he told him to turn around, like, you're not coming with us. So I feel like Dre has always been selfish. I never really saw Dre as a real anchor.
I'm saying I ain't speaking like on because his brother dead. I'm saying real shit didn't happen to you like a real nigga like us. You was right there with them niggas when they went through all that fucked up shit with Suge and whoever the nigga Easy was dealing with. You supposed to be on some shit with us, like. Because we looked up to you. Yeah. We looked up to that movie. We looked up to your role. We look up to the shit that you did, the shit you accomplished. Why you don't want to fuck with us?
Did Dr. Dre abandon the West Coast?
Why he didn't fuck with Nip?
There's our clickbait.
This is
why he didn't fuck with Nip?
Great. Until after Nipsey passed, then they do the Diamond Mine record together. I said this.
You see how Nip felt?
Yeah, he said it in a couple songs. Only nigga to make out. Oh, YG said also, I'm the only nigga to make out the West without Dre. I feel like Nipsey made a bar like that before too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Blast or Bino?
Blast.
Good Kid, Mad City or My Crazy Life?
Good Kid, Mad City.
I disagree with you there.
Wait, run that back.
Good Kid, Mad City or My Crazy Life? YG's debut album.
Good Kid, Mad City.
I disagree with you there. My Crazy Life is my favorite rap album ever. Period.
Cool. Standing
don't shoot.
Don't shoot.
Dead homies, don't shoot.
Greedo or Kaylin? For real.
I'm gonna have to go with Kaylin, bro.
And why is that?
Because that's my cousin.
That's your real cousin?
Yeah, and I don't go against the grain. You feel me? We had our little conflict due to my viral tweet. Uh-huh. We had a big back and forth.
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
I didn't see you and Kaylin get into it. I swear.
That was the biggest back and forth with Ralfy.
I didn't see that, bro.
Kaylin actually went live. And
your cousin Kaylin.
Yeah, and he went live with T-Rail.
Up here?
No, there.
No, wherever they was. He went live with T-Rail.
I didn't see this.
Kaylin and T-Rail was DMing me, hey, Kaylin go live, join us. They already had a plot going on.
Yeah, with your cousin?
With my cousin. Uh-huh. So I'm like, what the fuck? You know, when hella people tagging you in a live, it's all in your motherfucking notifications. So that's all I see is my name and notifications. I'm like, what the fuck motherfuckers tagging me? They on there talking about me or something. So I click it, and it's him and T-Rail, and they requested me to join the live. I joined the live. He coming at me. I'm thinking it's gonna be about the tweet, and it's just, he actually saying like, why you feel like you the only talented? I feel your pain. I didn't know certain people was gonna take the tweet out of context because we we know each other. This didn't have nothing to do with. But you're right. The word talented maybe had people in a shambles.
But but that for that to be your cousin, I still wouldn't think he was talking about him. But
yeah, right. I wasn't talking about him. Not most of these niggas I wasn't talking about. But I get on the live with them and they just coming at me, T-Rail laughing, and Kaylin just saying what he's saying. I'm saying what I'm saying. I said what I said. You feel me? Ooh, you took it the way you took it. Why you wearing a shoe? Ain't you my cousin? I said that on the live. Now everybody in there, they cousin. Damn. He was like, yeah, so I feel like I'm your cousin. Why you don't even fuck with me like that? Or why this and why that? He questioning me and shit. And I'm like, damn. I be wanting to fuck with niggas, but niggas don't reach out to Big Spiff. Like niggas don't talk to me. Niggas don't do songs with me. Niggas don't include me in shit or studio sessions. I be seeing everything going on.
And who's the big cousin?
I'm the big cousin.
You're the big cousin, okay.
So when we doing the back and forth, it ended on, all right, we said what we said, da-da-da-da-da. That's the reason why I gotta go with Kaylin, because we not going against the grain, you feel me? It ain't got nothing to do with 03 Greedo. I fuck with 03.
Question like
I fuck with 03, yeah.
Right. Last one for me, Ty Dolla $ign or T-Fly?
Ty Dolla $ign.
Okay.
What you think?
For a feature, I'd rather go with
Ty Dolla $ign or T-Fly?
I'd rather listen to Ty Dolla $ign. I'd rather listen to Ty Dolla $ign music, but I'd rather get the T-Fly feature.
That right there. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I could have said that like that.
That's how
I'd rather have the Ty Dolla $ign feature, but T-Fly hard.
Okay.
T-Fly hard.
All right, cool. Anything else?
If I got a question.
Uh-oh.
If it was a petition up, what is a petition to you?
A petition is when you get people to sign something to make a change in regards to something.
If it was a petition up online, do you think this could happen? If it was a petition that said we could swap Nipsey out for Wack 100.
Oh my God.
Do you think it'll happen?
Long live Nipsey Hussle, man.
We can't just go trading the living for the dead.
But do you think that petition
Can't normalize witchcraft.
But if that was real, do you think everybody would sign it?
Do I think that Nipsey during his lifetime was more popular? Like if you had done like a presidential, popularity type poll? Yeah, that might be fair.
That might be fair, right?
I don't think we should exchange the living for the dead, though. That's a scary prospect.
You wouldn't exchange the evil for good?
I don't think Wack's evil. And I'm not 100% sure Nipsey was good as you're making him. Like he seemed like a cool guy, but I'm not sure
I like Nipsey's business model, but I don't want to really entertain your question too much. But I will say that Nipsey's business model has definitely been a huge inspiration to me with the whole Proud to Pay thing. So I'm going to go with Nipsey's business model.
I'm just conscious of putting people in buckets of this is a good person and this is a bad person. Even though obviously that's what you called Wack Satan. So
but yeah, if you see it from just the outside looking in and from how the world view it, that petition will be signed in less than 0.0 seconds, right? I'm right or wrong?
I don't know. Hopefully people would not sign this morbid.
I most definitely will. I will sign into 100 accounts and sign
you
the fuck out
signing.
that bitch.
You want to electronically sign.
I'm signing the fuck out that.
Dejon or Flacco? You can only keep one.
You can only keep one, yes. Flacco said don't care about no LA rap nigga. At least I care. Yeah.
He said that?
Pretty much.
Dejon.
It's all good, man.
Why are you just going off your selfish reason stuff of how it benefits you?
Oh man.
Goodbye, Flacco. Well, that's what you said. I'm sorry.
Hold on, nah.
I gotta be Switzerland on this.
I don't know what he said about LA, but if he shitted on all of us, nigga, fuck him.
He said LA rappers, what did he say? Over or done? One of those verbiages. He said that the only ones that he did care about was Big Sad, Wally, and Greedo. But
God
in 2
damn.
months, Greedo will be done as his wording. And because we both heavy set brothers or whatnot, everybody thought I'm the one who said it, but It was him who said it. I don't feel that way. If LA rap is over, my career is over. You feel me? If LA's at a 10, I'm at a 10. If LA's at a 5, I'm at a 5. If LA's at 1, Dejon's at 1. That's how I feel it. I'm right there in the trenches.
You love LA.
I love LA rap music. It's all I've ever done, really, to be honest.
That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
People don't like you.
That's good. People don't like LA music sometimes.
Some people don't
We
like it.
gotta work on it. And in person, everybody.
Some
does it.
people.
People just don't like me on the
In
internet.
the Reddit, he's got a lot of admirers.
You do.
You be on Reddit? You Reddit?
Nah, I just know that you got people that fuck with you.
Yeah. It's
got
a lot
people that fuck with
like
you.
I said, in person, it's all love. What about you? You get because you're hated as much as I am on LA Twitter, believe it or not. We're both in the same boat because
Yeah.
you're tweeting my report card. But in person, do you ever get negative experiences in person, or is it all love in person? Just like it's all love. I mean, I haven't had not one bad experience, I swear to God.
I ain't had one bad experience,
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing.
and I'm not gonna have one.
That part, same here.
It be all love anytime anybody see me.
Wildest fan interaction so far. Wildest fan.
Sloppy top.
Yeah,
Sign titties.
what Adam said.
Gifts. Do people bring you stuff to your shows?
His head. After every show, I get
every-
topped off after every show.
For real?
Do I?
I wish podcasting was like that.
What? You got the best of both
There's
worlds
just a
right
mob of people outside waiting to suck your dick.
now. You got the best of both worlds right
Pick
now.
one.
Stop playing.
Yeah, I must have a whole plug talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's work.
Oh man.
What's up with that? How could I be a porn star?
You got to send the dick pics.
Nah, that's over with. You a fool.
But you see how
don't
you
even
let
play like that.
But you see how you led. That's why I'm trying to.
I'm saying,
you supposed
if I
to-
wanted to join the porn world,
Yeah.
don't play with them dick games, Adam.
Listen.
This ain't one of them. I'm
You
chin checking
gave
shit.
All the male porn
I'm
stars I
chin-checking
know,
shit.
when
You
we are
gave
like
him
around
Don't
each
play that
other
shit with
with
me,
boners, it's not a big
I
deal.
don't know. Nah,
so you got to be able to fit in that
I
environment.
like big booty bad bitches on the
There-
dead
there you
homies with
go.
nice ass bodies, with nice ass hips,
What's that
with
that you
pretty
did?
ass faces. I like to fuck they pretty ass faces. I ain't with all that weird ass other shit. That's
should-
why nigga on Wack. Nigga, we ain't with all that weird shit, bro.
On Wack?
On the dead homies. That's why we tripping on Wack.
You merchant on Wack?
Yeah, we tripping.
Damn.
We tripping, bro.
I'm
we
just
ain't with
glad
that
we
shit,
got
bro.
through the interview without incident.
Maybe I can get him to make a song about you now.
Hopefully, jump in that booth, nigga.
Yeah, he don't rap. We'll make one of his little guys do it.
One of his artists.
Yeah.
I do not want to see
Who?
any of Wack's artists beefing
Who?
with Spiffie Luciano. I'm not even going to say. I don't
Who?
even want any of his artists.
Who is
beefing
this
with you.
artist?
You know his
if
roster.
Young Magnificent
I don't know
drops
his whole
a
roster.
tape on
Oh,
you,
okay.
boom.
You cool with True Car? You familiar with True
Yeah,
Car?
I fuck with True Car.
Okay, yeah. I don't want to see y'all beef. I want to see y'all do records together.
Nah, I ain't gonna beef with True Car. That's my nigga.
True Car's real solid.
But I don't. Yeah. Any other nigga though, put him up against me.
All right. Any last words for the people out there? It's Spiffie Luciano.
You do say your name at the beginning of a lot of songs.
I'm not supposed to.
I didn't say that. I said you do say your name on the beginning of a lot of the
You
songs.
fuck with it?
Huh?
Huh?
What you say?
Huh?
You got to brand that shit.
Huh?
It's gratuitous. Man.
Nigga,
You
get
do
on
it a
your
lot.
ass in this motherfucker. A lot of motherfucker. I'm gonna make a lot of people on this report card happy in this
Oh,
bitch.
man, it's all good, Spiffy.
Yeah, it's all good. We good for life. I fuck with you.
Likewise, bro. Let them know one of the ones is coming on February 20th.
Hey, but the next time I see this, some shit like this,
Where
that shit
right
at?
there, right there, right there. Yeah.
that ain't straight, bro.
Your grade?
That ain't straight, bro.
58.
Work on changing it. That ain't
That ain't straight, bro.
Oh, okay, you're right. 60.
Yeah.
Slightly higher.
F.
This how you feel, Adam?
I would have to take a look. I haven't been chosen to commentate on this. Ooh, an Adam 22 report card. There you go.
Ah.
I'd rather fuck with your report card.
Oh, wow.
One, yeah.
I would never make
You
one.
gotta-
It's
Because I
too
know
much
I
work.
wouldn't get an F.
As soon as I look at this, and
I know I wouldn't get an F.
you know, like just the idea
A lot of niggas want
of
to
putting
do
this
something
together.
behind that F behind me, bro.
Hey, a lot of people. You know that
idea of
one
making
fan
this
that,
gives me
What
anxiety.
he called me? Al Dejon or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was finna kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My young niggas back there ready to get you behind that F.
Hey, man, it's all good.
If you want to diss him on a song, there's all kinds of mustard
He's done
puns.
that before.
I did it.
He's
Oh, you
done
did?
that
You did
before.
mustard puns?
I
Okay.
did it.
He's
I dissed him on that corner store LA
I posted
podcast.
it.
Yeah,
I
he
posted it.
Yeah. Tell
I
me
the
why the
one
fuck should I give a fuck about Dejon list? It's a piece of shit.
Don't drop my fucking card like that, Spiffy.
It's a piece of shit.
Don't drop my shit like that.
I
Give
ain't
this
fucking
one
with
back.
that. I ain't fucking with that
I
F.
don't want you dropping this one.
I ain't fucking with that F.
These
I ain't
costs.
never got
These
an F.
copies cost.
I ain't never got an F.
You got one now. And don't drop my damn list. I got these
That's
laminated
fucked
and
up.
everything. No, that's fucked up.
standing on business.
Hey, why you be standing on business behind me, nigga?
What do you mean?
Every time somebody got something to say, you reverse it.
Do I?
Spiffy hard. Spiffy, one of the hottest rappers coming out of LA.
I mean, I think you're a pretty good
Spiffy
rapper.
might blow up and y'all niggas gonna look like shit.
Bow.
Why you feel like that?
I'm an op lover.
He like
You
that
is
fucking
an op
song.
lover.
He
You
like to
love
do that
Wack.
fucking dance to that fucking
You
song.
love
I like
Wack.
to
That's
stand
what it
up
is.
for the people who I feel
love
like
Wack.
are underrepresented, right? I feel like, people sometimes give you a hard time, but I think you're pretty dope, so,
I just feel like a lot of people wanted to know the answer to that question. Like, damn, why is Adam? You feel me? Everybody asking me why. So, yeah.
Op lover. That's actually my clothing line that I have coming out. OL.
I better get packages at the front door.
Y'all make extra larges? That's the size clothing I wear.
You're going to be on the board, buddy.
Yeah.
All right.
1X.
Spiffie Luciano, Dejon Paul,
Yeah.
Rap Report Card. Let's go. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. Check us out on YouTube,
All money
TikTok,
business,
Patreon, Instagram. Like, comment, and subscribe. NoJumper.com if you want to support.